My name is Brendan, and I miss beer. And on this episode of I Miss Beer, we're gonna be trying Atmosphere Pills. Okay, we're into week 2. You know the deal. Sniff it, sip it, score it, slam that shit. All right, so apparently this is made in a 400-year-old German brewery, but they're out of Brooklyn, New York. Smells like a Pilsner. Let's try it. This is good. This is real good, actually. Pretty light, easy to drink. Yeah, I like this. Like, if you drink Bud or Coors or anything like that, and you're looking for an NA that is similar to that, but better, I would definitely go for this. This is kind of like, I would even say an entry-level NA. I mean, this is something you can slam a lot of these. It tastes so much like a regular beer. That's a big part of how I like to grade these. Does it taste like beer? And this does taste like beer. So I'm gonna go 7.6 on this. Really good. Let's slam it. Okay. My name is Brendan, and I miss beer. And on today's episode of I Miss Beer, we have Wiehenstephaner NA. I hope I'm saying that right. So we know what to do now. Sniff it, sip it, score it, slam it. It smells like Wiehenstephaner. I used to love drinking this when I would go out and drink. Albany Beer Garden would have it on tap. Lionheart in Albany would also have it on tap. I loved drinking this back in my Hef days. Pretty good. It smells like a Hef a lot more than it tastes like one. Still tastes like one. I think it's very solid. This really takes me back to when I first started drinking craft beer. I just love German Hefs. Loved it. Anytime I think German beer, of course I think of Beer Fest, the best, worst movie ever made. Goddamn brewery! I can't say this is in the 8s, but I do like it because I do like this style, and I would have it again, which is important. And it tastes like beer, which is also important. I'm gonna go 7.7 on this. Now let's slam it. Okay. My name is Brendan, and I miss beer. And on today's episode of I Miss Beer, we have NA Get Set IPA. All right, people, you know the deal. Sniff it, sip it, score it, slam it. I've had this beer more than once, and every time I open the can, it explodes. Even if it's been sitting there, I thought maybe it was because of getting shooken up from bringing it back from the store. I don't want to shit on the beer because of that, but it's happened every time. I can't even really pinpoint like what I'm smelling, but it smells like an IPA. Kind of has some like lemony notes, has some funk to it, some of that IPA funk. I don't know if this is something that I'm crazy about. I definitely don't hate it, but it's very quality. They're Maine's first and only NA brewery, which is pretty cool. It almost starts to taste better as I drink it more. It's really weird. All right, minus the explosion, it's pretty solid. I'm gonna go 7.7, and I can't wait to try out more of their other ones. Let's slam it.